Everybody likes the easy, quick, simple, straightforward, law of attraction hack that you can do. It seems like minimal effort and you get a lot for it. And I got just the thing for you today, you guys. It's so good that I haven't used this technique for, I don't know, it's been a few years actually. And it occurred to me the other day, it was, why am I not doing this? Why? Why haven't I been doing this lately? Because I've got a couple things that I'm trying to manifest right now. And, internally, your mind is telling you, oh, this is hard, it's not working, right? Well, that's BS. That's BS. It's not hard. It's really simple. It's really straightforward. So there's kind of two parts to this that I'm going to talk about in today's video. The first part is scripting, which I'm sure you've heard of. But scripting, if that's all you're doing, it's not going to work. So I want to talk about the other thing that you need to be doing throughout the day, which I do that anyway. But it seems like adding in this component of scripting, it makes what you're doing throughout the rest of the day easier because you're like laser focused. And on what you want. You're laser focused on what you want, and it's repetitive. Like you're able to like clear out a bunch of question marks just by having like one simple, straightforward, laser focused goal. And again, it's so effective. Scripting. I can't believe I haven't thought about this in a couple of years, and I was like, why am I not doing this? It works so good. It works so good, guys. I've done this before myself, and it worked. Now, I should point out, you might need some patience. You want to be patient with this because some people, they want everything like right now, hurry, let's go. Yeah, well, I don't know, man. What if it takes 6 to 8 months for your thing to show up? What if it takes that long for, who cares? Who cares? You get to manifest free stuff using your mind. That's all. That's all it costs you is your mind and like some pieces of paper. That's it. Okay, so let's talk about scripting first. Real straightforward, real easy to do. You need to have a goal in mind and come up with a one-sentence catchphrase, or maybe 2 sentences. But that's up to you. You're the one that's going to have to write all this a bunch. So the simpler that your catchphrase is, the better. So 1 to 2 sentences. 1 sentence is easier to do, obviously. And be specific in your mind about what that one sentence represents to you. Let's say you're trying to manifest a relationship. Well, be specific about what that person is going to look like, what they're going to be like, the kinds of things that they like to do. You might journal a little bit first about what that person would be like. 5 to 6 pages at the most, handwritten pages, right? The shorter the better. 2 pages, great, right? And then you set that to the side, and then you write a 1-sentence saying about what you wrote. So again, if you're manifesting a specific kind of person, you can write a few pages about what that person should be like. Step 2 is come up with a 1-sentence saying, like, I'm going to manifest my dream person. Realizing full well that the dream person is this person specifically that you wrote. You wrote a 2 to 3, maybe 4, 5, 6 page long thing about your dream person, defining what that is. Here's what my dream person is. And then for the scripting part of it that you're going to do every day, you make a 1-sentence thing like, I'm going to manifest my dream person. Does that make sense? So you do a little bit of setup, and then we're going to start doing the 1-sentence scripting thing every day. And it's so easy, guys. All you got to do is just set aside like 20, 25 minutes. I don't even think it takes that long. Every day, meditate first. That's so key, guys. If you're not meditating every day, law of attraction is not going to work, guys. You need to meditate every day. Every day, at least once a day in the morning for 20 minutes. Twice a day is better. I do it before and after bed. Because you have to be the master over your mind, guys. You have to be the master of that, okay? And if you're not meditating, then you slip into the patterns of the belief that you are the mind. You identify with the negative self-talk. You believe that that is you. That's why meditation is so important, because it separates you from that thinking that's going on. You as the conscious observer of the thinking, right? It doesn't hurt to read The Power of Now either, by Eckhart Tolle. I tell everybody to read that book. So that's key. That's key, the meditating and the mindfulness, right? So after you meditate, sit down for 15, 20, 25 minutes, however long it takes, and you're going to script. You got your one sentence thing that you came up with, and you're going to write out that one sentence over and over and over again. What I do is I write it 55 times. I write the one sentence 55 times, and I even number the lines 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way to 55. That sounds like a lot. It's not that much, guys. Trust me. Just get started. It's 15 to 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes, and write out your one sentence affirmation 55 times, and you're going to do that for 5 days. It's the 55 by 5 scripting technique. Okay? And then you're going to skip 5 days. And then you're going to do it again for 5 days after that. Right? And then you're going to skip 5 days. And then you're going to do the scripting again for 5 days after that. And you could do it up to 5 times. So 5 day long periods where you write your one sentence affirmation 55 times. So you do it for 5 days, then you skip 5 days. You do it for 5 days, then you skip 5 days. And you can do it for 5 days 5 times. It's the 55 by 5 technique. And you don't need to do it more than that. You kind of really just need to do it once. Because the thing is, by the time you're done, it'll have been like a month, month and a half. Yeah, by the time you're done. And by the time you're done scripting that one sentence out that many times consistently every day combined with your meditation, your mind is going to be going on and on about it all day long, guys. So that's the scripting part. You're going to write for, like, and again, if it's money or a relationship, whatever, describe what that is. Anywhere between 2 and 6 pages about exactly what that looks like, all the details that you want, but then you're going to create a one sentence affirmation based off of that you're going to repeat 55 times for 5 days, and you're going to do that up to 5 times. Okay, with a 5-day rest in between, and meditate every day. You should be doing that anyway. If you want the law of attraction to work, I don't care whose video you're watching, everybody's going to tell you, you got to meditate. You got to do that every day, guys. Read The Power of Now, meditate. That's like base level for anybody's spiritual anything that they're doing. You could be an astrologer. You know what I mean? You got to meditate. You got to meditate, guys. It's really important. Okay, so that's the scripting part. Now, the other part that I said we were going to talk about is now, because see, once you've been scripting about it for so long, it's going. Your mind is going to be going about it all day long, right? And that's great. You want your mind to be going on about it all day long, but there's just one thing that you have to do. There's one catch, if you will, is you need to monitor any negative self-talk or any kind of doubt, and you just need to reprogram that. And it's just as simple as that. You catch your mind, not you. You are not your mind. You are consciousness. That's the soul. The soul is consciousness. So you as the conscious being are reprogramming the thinking mind. So you don't catch yourself thinking a negative thought. You catch your mind. Very important distinction. You are not your mind. I'm here watching the mind over there doing what it's doing. So you might catch your mind saying something negative, like, oh, what if this isn't going to work? Or what if it's too hard? Or what if it doesn't happen? Or meeting people is too hard? Or what if the right opportunity to make money doesn't come along? Or all the negative shit that the mind can say. You catch it and you go, wait, no, I don't have to listen to that. I know it's going to happen. And that's it. You switch from something negative to something affirming, or you repeat your affirmation, the one sentence thing that you've been scripting with, right? And kind of what you're doing, again, what you're doing is you're creating this whole atmosphere where your whole world is causing yourself to believe that this manifestation is going to happen. And you're monitoring your thoughts about it all day long. That's the second thing. The first thing is the scripting. The second thing is the monitoring your negative self-talk all throughout the day and replacing it with something affirming. And guys, if you do that for long enough, if you are so immersed in this one thing that you're like laser focused on for long enough, you're going to start to believe it. You're really going to believe your own rhetoric, if that's the right word. It's not really rhetoric. It's just a bunch of affirmations. And that's the whole point. So everybody knows how that works, because the law of attraction, the way it works is you manifest what you believe you're going to get. And you're sitting here going, well, I don't have money. And you have to like trick yourself into believing that you do have money. And then the universe matches that, right? And you might be sitting there at first going, but I don't have money. How do I make myself believe I don't have money? Write it down. Do the affirmations. Do the scripting. And do it a lot. Be incessant. That's what I'm trying to tell you here, is to be really super incessant about it. And you're just like super laser focused on it all day long. And you're always telling yourself, I know the money is just gonna show up one day. It's probably already something is happening in the background in my life. Some situation I'm gonna walk into that's gonna cause it to happen. I don't know how. I don't need to know how. The universe has got that all figured out. You don't need to worry about the how, right? And you just tell yourself like that, stuff like that all day long in conjunction with the scripting. That, like, I don't need to know how. I know that money is like basically already, it's as good as in my bank account right now. You know, my bank account is showing $10. Well, that's an illusion. I know there's money. And actually there is money in my bank account. There's $10. I do have money. That is true. And getting money is easy to get. You just say stuff like this to yourself all day long. You're making like a feeding frenzy over this one thing that you're trying to manifest, and you are just on it all day long. And again, patience. Have some patience, you guys. You could do this for a month and a half, you know, the 5x55 technique, and then just give it a rest for a couple of months. And if your thing hasn't shown up yet, or there aren't any indicators, do it again. Do another round. Do another round of 5 on, 5 off, 5 on, 5 off. So 5 of those, right? 5 rounds of 5 days where you're scripting your thing 55 times, right? Do it again. Wait a couple months and do it again. And just stay immersed in this belief that it's going to happen no matter what. No matter what. Just go ape shit. Go balls to the walls ape shit. All about, I'm going to be getting this thing and I'm so excited. And get excited about it. Get excited about it. And never stop, never stop, never stop. Never stop, guys. Keep doing that until you get yourself to the part where you fucking really believe it's going to happen. Like you honest to goodness really believe it's going to happen. That's when you're in business, you guys, because when you start to believe it, that's when it does happen. That's the whole idea here. You're grooming your thoughts about it. So there you go, guys. There's the ultimate law of attraction hack. Get started today, guys. I've done it myself. It works. I'll see you later.